by Riverside FM.
Welcome back to the Spice Ice Rice podcast. Today with my two co-hosts again, Jay and Josiah. And Jay has just come back from his trip to Canada.
Yes, I'm back.
How you guys
What happened to
been?
the music?
What music?
Where's the music?
The music at the beginning.
The
Yeah.
intro, the intro music.
Oh no, we have to do a post-editing.
Oh, whoops.
It's
I've got to
fine.
cut this bit out as well. No, I said this way.
Nah, leave it. It's calm.
Let's calm. All right,
Sorry, yeah.
Jay, you went
Hello.
to Canada.
Yeah, I did go to Canada.
So how was it?
It was very nice. I would like to confirm, though, that their food, way better than ours. Way better than the UK's. As painful as it is to say, they're like, we're boring. We have boring food. Like, what the hell? I went to Mackey's. But I went to Mackey's. McDonald's, sorry. I'll say McDonald's, otherwise
Macca's.
get roasted. I went to McDonald's, got a quarter pounder, and it actually tasted like beef. It actually tasted real for the first time in my life. It was so weird. But what's it? Their food banks, 100%. I went to, even their drinks, that's it. Went to Starbucks, and their coffee, bang. Do you mind coffee drinkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, here and there.
A little bit, that's fair. But no, I don't know what it is, like, it's as if they put more effort than us without showing it. It just tasted way better. I discovered something called cake pops as well. You heard of those?
The hell is that?
Cake pops or K-pop, like the Korean guys?
Cake. So like a cake pop.
Well, like a cake popsicle.
Cake pop. So it's like a lollipop, but instead of a lollipop, it's a
those, I
cake.
looked it up.
It's just a ball of cake.
I've had those before. Those are nice.
I never
I
had
think
them.
it's like
I just saw them there. Pop tarts. What even is a pop tart? I've never heard of that one.
They're here in London. How do you explain a pop tart? I don't even know how you explain a pop tart to someone.
Hold on. I'll flick out on Google quickly. Hold on. Pop tart.
They're so good.
It's like a cake.
Yeah, the chocolate
Okay,
ones
it's like a
and like the strawberry and the cherry ones, amazing. Love
Mm-mm.
them. And you can heat them up or just have them as they are, or put them in the fridge, have them cold.
They look like a biscuity sort of thing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are biscuity on the outside, and then like,
Mm.
obviously there's a filling on the inside.
So is it like a s'more, like marshmallow biscuit?
Yeah, actually, that's a good explanation. Yeah, it's kind of like a small.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go back to topic. Canada.
Oh yeah, Canada. I mean, what else? Like the weather, it was cold. I loved that though. Got to sleep proper. It was really, really nice.
Mhm.
Like, there's so much to say, but I don't know how to like put
Alright,
it.
just tell us maybe at the living accommodations and where you lived.
Where I lived, I stayed in a place called Brampton first. Lay low there for a while because I don't know what it is. Like Brampton was like India, bro. There were tons of like everywhere you looked, there was just Indians everywhere. Your Uber driver actually no, that's here as well, isn't it? That's not racist.
Yeah,
That's not
there's
racist.
many
Is it?
here
That's
as
just
well.
that's just a
I
well-known
think
fact.
we should clarify our ethnicities before we continue on with this
Okay,
conversation.
yeah, so no, but we got it. It's our title, isn't it? It's our title.
yeah,
Yeah, it
but I
kind of
mean,
laid
like
it out.
some people might take offense if we don't know the exact ethnicity of all of us.
Oh right.
Yeah, so I'm black. Irish is black.
Yeah, sure. Ice is the right one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, bro.
Ice cube, iced tea.
That sort of stuff. The grills, man. The grills. That's his ice. By the way, he doesn't wear
grill.
grills. I'm waffling. He does not wear grills.
He wears
He's a
braces.
white
So
boy.
that's his grills.
Back
He's
to
a
podcast. Come on, back topic.
Okay, hello. Stayed in a place called Brampton, basically India. Everywhere you looked was Hindu, Sikhs, that sort of thing. And because a lot of my relatives were there, well, surprise, I got to stay in a basement. And it was nice. All it contained was one bedroom.
Oh my god.
It contained one bedroom, a mirror, and like those kid seats that they eat on.
Oh
You
yeah.
had to sit in that.
No, it was just there. It was just
I
sitting
was about
there.
to say that would be so funny.
That is
It's like,
kind of
"Feed
creepy.
me, feed me."
FYI, guys, Rice J is like 6'4", so imagining him sitting in one of those it's hilarious.
Bro, my
Halfway
foot
through,
would fit.
neck stuck.
My foot would fit, bro. That's it.
Oh,
It'll be one of
God.
those things like I just sit in it, it just holds for a second and bursts completely.
That's me on any
Collapsing.
chair.
Nah, bro, what is your chair struggling right now?
It's
Yeah.
titanium.
It's falling down very slowly, made of aluminium.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's just lowering his chair. That's cheap, man. But anyway, Canada. Yeah, stayed in the basement, which was pretty cool. Turned out in that basement I had like a roommate. So the people, like, it was my uncle who lived there, and he
Cool.
made his basement like a rented place, a rental. So some random was down there while I was sleeping. Luckily, the doors are locked and all that, so I wasn't like I
Was
wasn't
there
in
a keyhole
danger.
just peeking through?
No. So when you went down, there was like an open hall, and then there were doors that went to different places. Mine was just one door, and then his was like several. Luckily, they all were locked, and I just had to
Okay.
double check with my uncle if they were locked from the inside or the outside, and he said they were the outside, so I was safe. But every now and then, I heard the guy showering, and I just heard music blasting through the walls. So I was trying to sleep, and I was listening to some Indian music every time.
Yeah.
Yo, you trying to copy that, bro? What you saying? What you trying to do?
Nah, nothing.
But no, it was nice staying there. I had my own bed. It was really cool. Just a bit creepy, a little cold, but firmed it. I was there for 6-7 days, something like that, which is pretty nice. And then after that, we went to Vancouver, which was pretty cool. Went cycling there around a place called Stanley Park. You guys heard of it?
Stanley.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that's nice.
You've been Canada?
Yeah, I told you
Well,
before
I'm
you
going to
left.
ask you some questions after that. Did you try the cycle route around it?
Yeah. But this was years ago though. This was years ago. But
Yeah, true. It might have changed. I have no idea.
I have never left the E EU.
I was planning for this episode to be like travel and stuff until you just said that. So it's going to be me and Josiah talking about like.
I've been
Going
to
around
Greece and
places.
I've been to Lithuania.
So you have left. Oh, you meant left the E. So you have left your house,
Yeah.
basically.
Stereotypical question here for a second.
Go.
Why is it the white guy who's the least privileged out of the three of us who goes to Japan?
No, to be fair, I went
sense.
India 3 times, and this is my first time going Canada.
Okay. I've never been to an Asian country. I really want to go bad.
Oh,
I've-
don't know about that, buddy. There's certain because India's nice, but like there are certain areas which are just bad.
Not India. I mean Asian countries in general.
Oh right, fair.
Yeah.
Now you know what, reasonable. I'm not even taking offense to that. That's
No, it's not.
understandable.
It's not like I don't want to go. It's just not one of the ones that I'm dying to go to. If that makes sense. Like
For some
That's
reason, I want to go visit Texas. I want to go to America to go to
Texas.
Texas.
I want to get my ass shot down there. Nah, I'm good.
God, okay, we can't. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about.
Scallions.
We're not allowed to talk about weaponry here.
Pulls guns out of pocket.
But
No
no,
guns.
actually, when I was in Toronto and I first landed,
Toronto.
Toronto. When I was in Toronto, my auntie, her husband is a police officer, so he had actual weapons in his garage.
Just be careful.
Excuse me, that is crazy. That is first of all mental. We're not in America, we're in Canada. But excuse me, my God. I was able to see him as well. He had them like on the wall and all that sort of stuff. He was a really cool dude. He had his own chopper. You know what choppers are? The high motorcycles that like
Oh,
punks
that's
wear.
sick.
Yeah, they're really cool. And he had like a go-kart. He had some random stuff because he has kids as well, so like shoes and everything, whatnot. Just a normal garage that just didn't contain a car.
Go-kart, chopper, shoes.
The amount of choppers
Yeah, a
I've
couple
seen
of-
when I went to Canada was actually crazy.
I saw a lot of Cybertrucks and
Oh,
Teslas.
Well, it is
'Cause what's
like North America, so
Yeah, but also I was told that every country wants to do this, but in like 2037, something like that, Canada wants to be a all green sort of thing, as in like all motors, motor cars are meant to be green. But I was just thinking, how are you gonna live your life with just Teslas and Cybertrucks? You got to make some other cool looking car. There's also a
Yeah,
Porsche that I
right.
heard. There's a Porsche that's an electric one. I think I heard. But then
That's
that's pretty much it.
I just don't like electric cars. Like I like the sound of like diesel, like when it just like starts up and stuff at the start of the motor.
Yeah, just the sound of the car is beautiful. What's it? Jeremy Clarkson said,
The
"You'll
smell
never
as
catch
well.
me with an electric car because of like just the sound they make."
Yeah.
And it's more dangerous as well because like you can't hear electric cars as much as you can hear diesel, and
Yeah, where's the
That's
stop look?
true.
Listen, where's all that gone? It'll just be stop look,
like
Just stop
you
looking.
stop look, stop look,
You're just-
smack.
you're just crossing your road, and suddenly you get hit by a car. You didn't even hear it coming. That's mad.
And it's some Asian guy with his Tesla Cybertruck Model S running you over.
Elon Musk flag everywhere.
No, but
Like,
like, I'm not. Go on, Josiah.
I was just
I
gonna
mean,
say it almost
spice
happened
crap.
to me. It almost happened to me like a month, 2 months ago. I'm
Mm.
walking on my street, mind you, but near my
Mm.
house there's a sharp bend, right?
Yeah.
So I'm coming back from getting shopping, and I'm crossing my road, and there's a electric car that comes round the bend. I peep it from the corner of my eye. Last second, I had to jump and place my hand on the hood to move
Jesus.
move
Man,
myself
like
over
Spider Man,
again.
you know.
I was so close to getting hit. I was like, nah, bro.
Jesus.
My arm was dead. But yeah. So
I haven't
electric cars
experienced that
definitely
yet.
mad
Touch
dangerous.
wood for that. I ain't trying to do that. Fair enough,
I
Josiah,
haven't
man.
got-
Firmed it.
I haven't almost died, but I think the closest I've got is a motorbike. I was just crossing a road and I couldn't see nothing. I was taking a little bend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I literally was, my foot was just on the edge of the center bit, the center island, and I felt the wind of a motorbike right behind my back.
I hate that feeling, you know, where it pops up
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh my lord, that was.
And you're like, fuck a minute. I can
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fair.
think not a motorbike. Well, not hit by a car. I got semi-hit by a car. What happened was I was walking down, and this was my secondary school year, so I can't lie. It's kind of a weirdo in secondary school. I'm not even going to deny that. But I walked down my path, and there was a group of kids in front of me. So I wanted to, go on the road just to go around them. I went on, and the cars are coming from behind me. One of them comes so close, the wing mirror whacks me on my hip.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't fly or anything. It was just bang, and then it was gone. It was gone. But luckily, if it hit like somewhere else, I think it would have hurt a lot more. But the hip, it just was, it's a bone in it. So I just went bang,
Yeah,
carried on
true.
driving.
Fair.
I just carried on walking
What a
because,
dick.
didn't want to lose,
It's like-
didn't want to lose the aura points, bro. I had to firm it.
And Darren's like, oh, fuck you.
No, but I don't know. It was so sudden and so careless of me. I'm not even going to deny that. But I was just thinking, like, damn, that was a close call for that sort of thing.
I do remember another time I was out with my family just walking around and we saw like a district, right? I think it's a little cottage when used to walk around. It's a little town area. And we saw a car just completely go head on into a I think a guy on a bike. And the guy went on the hood and fell off and stuff like that, and he was complete bleeding. And the guy comes out the car, going like, "You fucking idiot! What's wrong with you?" and stuff like that. And this guy's completely bleeding. This guy has like no morality.
But when that sort of stuff happens, bro, first thing is just call the ambulance, man. Don't even bother with the, oh my god, what are you doing? Because the guy's
Yeah.
on the floor,
Guy's
bro.
injured, exactly.
He was
In
bleeding
it?
from his head and everything.
Yeah, man. Wait, you saw it?
I was watching it. Like, we were just crossing the road, and the next thing we just go bang, and the guy on the floor.
Bro, I should have instantly whipped out the phone and called
That's what
999.
we literally picked up the guy and put him to the side.
Something like that happened to we different buildings, right? But you have to actually like walk across on streets to go to each building. So
Okay.
so how do you explain this? So the road we're on intersects into another road. Obviously, we're having to cross that
it's like a
that
T.
other road. Yeah, like a T.
T1, okay.
So we're having to cross that other
Okay.
road. So we've gone that way. Obviously, we can't see her anymore. Next thing we hear, bang! We turn around.
Ooh.
The woman got hit by a minibus.
A
Yeah,
minibus.
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh,
Take
and
this
and
off.
the driver's come out and he's like, "What the hell?" He started doing what
The other guy
the
did.
same guy in Luca's case did, but when he realized she's under the bus, he snapped out immediately. Just called the ambulance. It was bad. Yeah, we ran back. Some people were actually like having to lift up the minibus a bit to try and pull her out.
That's
yeah.
fair enough.
There were kids
think-
on the bus and they were looking down, seeing her.
Oh,
wheels on the
Lord.
bus go round.
Traumatized. No, you can't do that.
Nah.
I mean, after already exchanging like injury witnesses, one happened to, well, not to me. One happened. I witnessed one, and it became a whole case and everything. I mean, am I allowed to say this sort of stuff? I mean, it happened. Like the guy got caught and whatnot. Whoever did it. Yeah. Okay.
Just
I
don't say
witnessed.
location.
Yeah. I witnessed a hit and run for the first time ever.
Damn.
Oh,
What happened was, so where I live in front of my road, there's like, it's not a T, it kind of is. So you're able to leave my road and join a main road, or you can, from the main road, there's a turn from the other side, and then you have to cross over one side of the main road, then go. So there's traffic coming your way when you're trying to cross.
Okay.
At that point, the crossing point, it was me and my friend and my brothers walking back. Our backs were turned. We hit a bang. Turn around, see a big car. So like a, what's it? What are they called? Range Rover, that sort of stuff.
Oh,
That sort of car. Running over a bike. And the bike was in front of it, and he just drove it over the bike. Bike was hit to the side, and he drove off.
Ow.
Oh god.
First thing I thought was the guy on the bike was under the car.
Oh.
First thing. Like I thought, like, oh damn, this is quite bad. Luckily, when he drove off, the guy was he wasn't okay, but he wasn't under the car. He was on the road, just away from where the guy drove over. So the bike was knocked to the side, parts flew everywhere, and the guy was lying down. Turned out when we went to check on him, he was okay. I called, instead of calling 999 after watching so many action movies, I went 911. Luckily it worked. Luckily. I know a serious situation in that, and I just called the wrong number.
No,
Police
it's
turned up
fine.
conveniently. I didn't even call them, and I was on the phone to the ambulance. Whatever happened, reported everything. It took about a month or two to find the culprit of who did it.
Wow.
And the guy who got hit, he had like a injury on his elbow, legs were destroyed. It's bad. Being on a motorbike is like, it's hard. It's really hard. I've just started to realize that now. Don't worry, guys. It's okay. He's alive. He's okay. Don't be silent. It's okay.
I'm thinking of getting a motorbike. That's the funny thing.
But like, if you
Nah,
want to get a motorbike,
dangerous
you've got to
as
be
well.
careful with it, because
Yeah, no,
it's not
obviously.
you. It's not you. It's the people around you. The same for driving as well. It's the
It's same
people
with
around
bikes
you.
as well.
Yeah, because it's the type of people that are going to be driving around you. Like my friend, I told you he owns a bike. He had his first crash start of the year. He didn't get properly injured, luckily. But what it was some woman, because they just people don't care. Not specifically women, but like, and she just went.
Women.
She just turned into him. His handle dug into her car, and he just went to the side. He only scraped his hand, hit his head, but he had a helmet on and everything.
Jesus.
And then she had to pay for that. But it's just that being on a bike, my dad, he had to buy so much equipment, so much expensive equipment just for the protection
Yeah.
from like life-threatening things.
Yeah.
Because there can be absolute idiots on the road all the time.
Talking about like stuff like that, I remember. I think this was 2 ages ago. My parents were just watching TV or something downstairs, and I was sleeping. And what happened was they told me that there was, I think, like a police chase right outside the house, and a guy got tasered right in front of our house, like right in front.
You got a big window, so you must have seen it.
Yeah, there's a massive window just got
Hey, yo, Spice, what are you laughing at?
And the funny, it was so weird as well, because when we came outside and stuff like that, we looked down and we actually saw like blood on the floor from the guy.
Oh.
Why is Stitch staring at me? I don't like that.
Bro, loud Stitch. I can Stitch.
But yeah,
Sorry.
they caught the guy.
Carry on talking.
It's
I'm
like-
just kidding.
Jay's playing with stuffed animals or furries, like.
They're not
At the very
very.
first-
Whoa, let's slow down. Let's not bring furries into this.
I'm gonna cut that bit out then.
No, you
Stuffed
can leave it in
animals.
because you're not insulting anyone, but like, be careful, bro.
Don't worry, we corrected it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can't talk about other like sort of groups. So tasered. I'm actually quite curious to wonder why it's like getting tasered. Just for like a second, not to like flip in, not by a
Nice.
police officer.
All right, Jay, get ready. I'll bring it over.
Just turn around, barge through my door. Hey, Jay. No, but like,
But I do-
what
But I
happened?
do
Your
know
whole body
a,
like.
a taser apparently like it just sends like electricity down your body and just like makes you hold still, like it just locks your body
You
in
kind of,
place.
you just
or something.
freeze up.
Yeah. Because I've seen the videos of like the army training and stuff like that, and they hold onto the guy and they go, and they're like,
Isn't it because aren't there actually electric signals in your brain, or am I just being
Yeah,
stupid?
yeah.
yeah, no, there is.
In your brain and your
So
whole
that
body.
probably affects that or runs through that sort of stream that kind of freezes you up. Josiah, any experience?
Wow.
No. Oh, should we go back to Canada now?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
It's because
Hold on,
one quick thing. It's just
Go
that
on.
I've looked it up. It's because it makes your muscles contract. So
Muscles control.
it's because obviously it's electricity, and that's how your muscles move. You send impulses from your brain, so it's stimulating those impulses and making them contract, which is why you freeze
go on.
up.
Is it
yeah,
like
go on.
it overstimulates it, as in like it gives more than the brain would usually give? That
I
makes it
think
tense
so.
up. So it's like a higher voltage.
Yeah,
It's just that makes you freeze up.
and then that actually increases the pain because not only are you feeling the electricity, but your muscles are tensing so much that it causes pain as well.
Is that why it's dangerous? Is that why it's dangerous to like hold it on for too long? Because like you've seen some people suffer from like if the taser's on active for too long, your body will then
sometimes paralyze someone.
Yeah, policemen, be careful.
I love how we talk about the police from Jay's auntie or something like that.
No.
Husband is a police officer. No
Yeah.
tasers.
No, I don't mind it, bro. Good talk. That was actually interesting. That was pretty good. But anyway, we could talk about the people in Canada. Actually, if I'm talking about the police officers, they're so nice.
So nice.
Is it
They're
stereotypical?
so nice.
Do they apologize?
Every single
They're
person that I
so
was like,
nice.
in the shop, in the restaurant, how's your day been? How's your day going, sir? I was like, oh, it's going pretty good, thank you.
They've,
they're like,
they've all been raised with manners.
No, they're like, oh,
No.
your accent. You're not from round here, aren't you?
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah. I'm from London. And he's like, oh, I always wanted to visit London or something like that. I can't pull off a Canadian accent very well. They're so cool.
They're so nice. Like,
Even
I remember,
on the road. Go, Josiah, you remember
everyone.
what? Go on.
Sorry, I was just saying. I remember when I was in Canada, I was in an aquarium with my cousin, and everyone was so nice. And I specifically remember one woman. She was like, "Oh, I really love your accent." Like they'll always make comments about your accent, but it's always in such a nice.
Yeah, they love the British accent. What's going on? Hold on, Josiah. Which aquarium did you go to? Was it in Toronto?
I think so.
Toronto.
I want to say it was in Toronto.
Oh, that might have. I don't know. Did you visit CN Tower as well?
Nah, that sounds familiar. So I think I was near there. But
then what it was, I went to the aquarium as well. I think if we're talking about the same one. Well, you were able to do at the end. You were able to touch the stingrays.
Yep. That's
exact one. Same one.
The same one, yeah.
No, what you could do, so they have stingrays that are, well, whatevered. And some of them come up, so you can touch them. I high-fived one. One of them had like this root where he flapped his, is it a wing? Fin? Yeah, it's fin.
Yeah,
on the side. And I just had my hand out and he went, yes. And I was so gassed.
High five, right?
Oh, Josiah's getting something. Oh, he's got a box of goodies. I see stuffed toys.
I can get my.
He's got a stingray one.
My cousin got me this. My cousin got me this at that aquarium.
Oh, that's sick. But yeah, that is the same aquarium, because I think what you can do, I'm not promoting it, but like when you go to Canada, you're able to, well, I might as well promote it, it's cool, but you're able to book tourist attractions, so like the aquarium, like 2 museums, the CN Tower, all for like a certain price. It's really, really cool.
His eyes just.
He's so, bro, Josiah's so gassed right now. Did you go through the tunnel as well? I think it was a tunnel where you were able to look around.
Yeah. I saw all that. It was so nice. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, that aquarium was really cool.
I just can't do.
It's finally gonna work. You can't? Not even at an aquarium.
I can't. When I went, I think the first time and last time I went to Sea Life, I was walking through a tunnel, and I just said there's the little holes where you can, like kind of like mirror like glass kind of thing, and it was sharks underneath, and I was like, Mum, pick me up, I don't want to walk on it.
Help. Hands up, just help, please.
Up his foot just for safety.
Luca, you're 12. Please.
You're 18. Help!
That's actually hilarious.
It's like a picture you clinging on like a child, just clinging on like that, and while she's carrying
Drop on your
you.
back.
And then your dad, he's scared of the sharks, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yes, he is very scared.
I think I'm just scared of deep water. I'm starting to
Yeah,
realize I'm scared of
You
everything.
know what? I can't disagree with you on
Besides-
that. Like,
I'm starting
I can't
to realize
disagree with you
for
on
the
the
first
water.
episode, everything. I'm starting to realize I'm scared of literally everything.
that's fair. Imagine though, like you're in the water, like someone throws you in the ocean. What's under you? What is down there?
I've had
I'd be
nightmares
terrified.
about this.
Yeah,
I've had
it's
nightmares.
scary.
I'm swimming. I'm just swimming there. I'm just paddling about. I look down underwater and it's just black. Sorry,
Yeah.
But it's completely just black, like pitch black, not chocolate black, black. Yeah, exactly. And like I've seen like because Jay talked about it. He doesn't like Subnautica, so imagine that. And like
No, I don't
I've
like
seen
Subnautica
so
because
many-
of the one monster. The one monster.
the sea leviathan.
The sea. Yes.
Yeah.
Scary. I don't want to see that.
We should all definitely play the new Subnautica 2 game coming out because it's gonna be multiplayer.
That's if it is a PS5.
I think most likely I would buy you the PS5 later.
Yeah. So stop
If it gets
showing
enough money,
stuffed
we can
animals, bro.
get Jay a PS5
I think Josiah needs one as well.
or a PS5.
Aw, Pikachu.
Wait,
Bruv, why are you stepping? Okay. Anyway, back to people in Canada. Lovely. Even on the road. What's it?
Random
My
people are
mum
so
was
nice.
driving me to Whistler. You heard of Whistler?
I don't think so.
So it's like a so you know in Vancouver you were able to see the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of behind that. It's in between.
Oh, okay.
It's really nice. Like it's a mountain biking resort and a ski resort during the winter. What the hell is that? Josiah's showing me a bag alpaca.
bag bear.
Camel, bag camel.
That is not a
Teddy.
camel. That's the
It's a-
fluffiest camel I've ever seen.
Bamel.
Ladies and
a
gentlemen,
camel.
if you're wondering what they're doing, they're just bringing up stuffed animals. Your Ice has just stuck one on his head, and Spice is just pulling out a bag thing, whatever the hell it is. Oh my lord, it's got a basket. We should do a video one just so that people know what the hell you two are doing. Well, it's got Simba.
I've got Simba. Simba.
Okay, guys, we
Damn.
get it. Why have
That
you
one,
put more?
that one looks interesting.
Oh gosh. Anyway.
I think I have that one. I think I actually have that one.
Oh my lord. Guys.
Jay, hold on. Canada, hold on. We got something.
No one's stopping you from talking.
God damn it.
But I'm just getting distracted. Luke is still talking.
Look up, let him talk.
That gorilla has tits. What the hell?
We're going to have to cut that out. Sorry, ladies.
No, you can't.
It's a pink gorilla, for those who don't know. Pink gorilla.
Wow,
Plushie.
so every pink gorilla is
Male / female, maybe. Yo, don't do that, G. Anyway. My mum was trying to get out of Vancouver, and because there would be a lot of traffic. Their roads are like our motorways, by the way. That's how tiny our damn roads are.
Yeah.
But during that time, Mum made a few mistakes because their steering wheels on the left side rather than the right.
Because
they're
they drive on the right
automatic.
side, so their steering wheel's on the left side. Yeah.
Yeah, they just want to be special in it. They just want to be different in
It's
it.
a
They just
fast
can't be
lane
like
as
us.
well.
Something like that. But what's it? The people were all right. They beeped, but like when Mum turned around, they weren't like giving a finger or like going, "Oh, you wanker" or something like that, like we do. They were chill with it. They're like, "Oh, it's okay. What happened? Whatever."
Thumbs
happened.
up, like, yeah, good try, man.
Until
Oh.
I was what the hell? We were driving back to the Airbnb, and there was this one Indian.
Wow. One.
Mum was still struggling because she did fine on the motorway all the way to Whistler, but then just in Vancouver again, trying to get home. We were quite tired and whatnot. One Indian man, I'll never forget his dumb face. He beeped at us, he honked at us, and then drove around us. So he cut through. He then decides to turn his smart he turns his face around and gives a sneer. And you know when you look at someone and you know they're just a pussy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just a
yeah,
wuss.
yeah.
You know that. He turns around with a sneer, bloody glasses on, horrible haircut, checkered shirt, probably had skinny jeans. No, oh god. Luca, no, I'm not talking about you. You don't have skinny jeans on, right?
What's so bad about skinny jeans?
I find skinny jeans are kind of out of fashion, in my opinion.
Fair.
I rock
I
baggy.
don't wear them a lot, but I've got a pair. I've got a couple of pairs for the occasion.
Maybe it's just me as well being quite tall, because I find tall people shouldn't wear skinny jeans. That's a fact, by the way. Whoever's listening, if you're a tall person, 6 foot or more, do not wear skinny jeans. It
Hey,
looks
I'm
weird.
6 foot on the dot.
Do not wear skinny jeans, Josiah.
Yeah, but
what
I
it
get the
gives,
excuse. But go
what
on, yeah?
it gives, if you nail it, Josiah, if you nail it, you nail it. But what, in my opinion, what it gives like your legs are quite thin. It kind of gives that sort of thing. So the bagginess just like makes it look a lot nicer.
See,
It gives,
I got
it's-
thick thighs, so it works for me.
When he puts on them skinny jeans, everyone's looking at them thunder thighs, bro. God damn. Just be like a yo, just
I
so
get it.
whoa. Yo, next time we meet, I expect your legs must be suffering then. Jesus Christ.
when I try to take them off, yeah. But it's not my thighs that I struggle when I try to take it off. It's my calves, brother. When I'm trying to take these skinny jeans off, yeah, I have to grab my calves and then push.
Oh no.
You just wait. No, you just hear from the other room. Just
Just like oh
It's like the same thing when when you're trying to force on a shoe through when you put your fingers on the back and you're trying to slip your heel through.
and it hurts.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt when I do it with the jeans, but it's that kind of same premise.
Yo, be quiet. Not you, just like carry on.
Yeah, no. I was done anyway.
Bro, that's the same for me. When it came to skinny jeans, I used to wear them. I struggled when it came to my feet because I have size 11, size 12.
big ass toes.
I do got big ass toes, but what's
I'm
it?
size 10, size 11.
As they're skinny, I'm trying to I'm in that situation where when your jeans are like inside out, attached to your ankles, and you're stepping on them.
And you're trying to pull them off.
Yeah.
I'm always in that sort of situation every time I had those jeans on,
Fair.
I just gave up. I got into baggy. I went to Primark, caught myself a pair of 14-pound jeans, baggy, and started rocking them.
Primark is the goat. Primark is the
Yeah,
goat.
oh god, bro. I know there's Asian kids making us shoes and whatnot for whatever, £100, but Primark. Cook.
I think gonna say they're doing such a good job.
Yeah,
They
nah,
do do a
bro.
good job.
They are.
They do
When
do
I
a
was
good job. What do you
11,
mean?
when I was flipping 5 years old, I could never make a pair of shoes. If they could do that, that's bloody impressive. Slap that on the
Good
CV,
time, not
you
until
got
I
a
was
good job.
17. I am 17. Wait, I couldn't tell you not until I was 12.
Damn. Anyway. But what's it now? Oh, that's quite cool. Guys, concentrate. Please.
I'm listening.
I'm concentrating.
Go on. Yeah.
But no, Primark is the GOAT, 100%. I just bought a couple of t-shirts from them because I just wanted to test out new things. Stop showing me a Power Ranger. You know
Best
what?
Power Ranger.
We should start doing video podcasts. If you two are gonna do this, might as well do a video one.
I think no. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to do it for the YouTube. YouTube's gonna be the more visual
Okay.
side.
Let's invest in mics then as well. We'll do that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. I know people are listening
I
to that,
think-
but we're gonna invest in mics if ours are a little.
I think by Friday I
Muff-
most likely will
muffled.
get mine.
Yeah, actually, if I order it now, I could get it on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think
say
everyone
no
wants to
more.
see my headgear.
Mm-hmm. Why is your Power Ranger doing the splits? Some athletic guy? No. Oh, yeah. Cool. Riding?
What do you think I was
No,
doing?
hold on.
Where
Jay?
he goes.
Jay.
Yeah, cool. Really cool. Just really cool.
He's running.
Anyway.
real good.
But what's it? When I saw that Indian, bro, for an hour I was just angry, just because of an Indian, the guy.
Yeah, when
He
someone
ruined
just
my
ruined
day.
your whole day.
Yeah, actually, the only thing that brightened my day, I had dumplings. I had pork dumplings, which are very
Oh,
nice.
I love dumplings.
Yeah, no, but these were banging. I don't know what it was. Even though they got a bit soggy because we were driving back and took a bit of time, they still slapped. They were amazing.
I love soggy buns.
At the dumpling
Hey,
place as well. You were
yo,
able to-
bro. What? What?
That's been cut out.
Anyways, at the dumpling place, you were able to see them make it as well, which is really cool. And that was Vancouver. Vancouver was cool. All we did was cycle and just go around the place, just touring. Ooh, and I saw. Actually, no, it's still the same park. We saw the beach there as well. That was nice. Ooh.
Did
Stop
you
it.
go to Niagara Falls?
I did go to Niagara Falls. Aha!
Hey.
Thank you for reminding me. It was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful.
Mhm.
It wasn't though. What I was told, it wasn't as quite, not steamy, misty as it usually is. Because I went
Fair.
at a time where it was quite cold, so there was still
Mm.
snow around
Yeah.
the area. So
Wait.
I went in there because when you're there, you might as well pay for the whole thing. We went into
Mhm.
Niagara Falls. So what it was like a pipe that you were able to walk through, and you can hear the water hitting the top.
That's
And there were
cool.
two like windows that stretched
Mm.
out, and it was just outside Niagara Falls, and you were able to see the water crashing down. And then there was
Ah,
like a
you're-
balcony bit as well, where you were able to see it from the side, up close. You got drenched in water, but it was so worth it. It was really nice.
Yeah. I don't remember if we did that part, but for us, we went on a ferry, and they bring you right
Ooh.
to the edge of Niagara Falls.
Oh, that's nice.
that was- that was
missed,
the-
missed out on that.
I-
Damn.
I was on when I was there. It was one of the days where it was misty, so close we
Mm.
were getting. It was so hard to see, but it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, I loved it.
That's sick. I can't lie. I wish I did the ferry. I
You
tried
need to
getting.
take-
What's it? Go on.
What the hell's going on my screen?
It's because you
But,
gave a thumbs up. You gave a thumbs up, so it did that sort of thing.
In the
No
middle, put it in the
desire.
middle, try.
Fair. I was gonna say we need to take ice to Canada at some point, and then we'll
Yeah,
we'll do
true.
both of them because I haven't
Voice trip.
experienced the under the
Going under it,
Things.
all I did was I just made noises because the hall echoed. So I was
Where
just
every
Fair.
guy is gonna do that. Every guy's gonna be like, oh!
yeah. And some random old guy did it as well, and it was quite funny.
fair.
I'm an idiot.
What are you doing? Why you got a belt out?
Josiah, no, self-harm is not okay.
You said this was so far.
He just comes to your house, Luca, just like, who said it was? Oh no, not the Power Ranger. Guys, we're doing a podcast and listening to this. We're not recording it.
We're talking.
We're just gonna hear. We're just trying to talk. We just say every pause we have. I was told also in Canada to try different foods. So like, what's it? Chick-fil-A, Raising Canes.
I've had
Taco
Chick-fil-A.
Bell.
I haven't been to
We have
Raising
Taco
Cane's,
Bell.
though. Yeah,
I couldn't find a Raising Canes at all.
I've never heard of them being in Canada. I know they're in like, I think it's west. Wait, no, is it east then? I think it's east.
Mm.
On the east coast. I don't remember.
Oh, you were able to also see the US as well, just like you were able to see the US from Niagara Falls because that's literally where the border is.
That's the
So we
border.
had the Canadian flag on one side and then the US flag on the other.
It's gonna be like Paul. Have you guys seen the movie Paul?
I saw
Nah.
the start of it when they met Paul. That's pretty much it. I didn't know it was
good.
I didn't know it was a Simon Pegg and Nick Frost sort of thing as well.
Because there's a funny bit where they're at the border and it's just like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. See, it's like time travel.
Oh man, speaking of that, bro, time for me was ridiculous.
Talking
Basically-
about time travel.
Yeah, me, bro. Vancouver's 8 hours behind the UK. So right now it would be what time is it now? It's 5 o'clock for them. It's like it's still 10 o'clock in the morning. And then in Canada it's 5 hours. Carry on talking. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Alright.
Yeah, the
But
jet lag
it's-
hits like crazy. It's actually, bro. I remember when I went to Canada or just
Yeah.
America in general because I've been in a couple of times. The first day, you're always just sleeping because the jet lag kills you. Unless
Yeah.
you sleep on the plane, but
I
then
didn't.
it's just
I watched
harder
movies.
to.
I watch
Yeah,
movies,
Well,
bro.
I saw you told me on the first flight to go.
Yeah,
into Canada,
I
you said you
saw-
slept.
I slept a bit. You think I slept? Are you dumb?
You told me you slept.
I said I slept a bit. I watched Wise Puss doing
Wise-
that.
Turning the tiger.
Yo,
on
Josiah, I've only
Power
got this
Ranger.
I've only got this. Gotta know what I mean.
My turn.
And no, but what's it? On the plane to Canada, I watched Lilo and Stitch. Hence why I bought the toys. don't worry, I'll get on to what I bought because I bought a bunch of stuff. I then I watched Transformers 1.
Love that
What a
movie.
movie.
Wait,
Incredible.
which one? The first, like the
No, Transformers 1.
The
You know which
animated
one I'm
one.
talking about.
The animated one.
That one's really,
no
really
spoilers.
good.
No spoilers.
It was
Spoilers.
incredible.
But all I'm
loved
saying
it.
is I loved the story made sense and that
Yeah,
was perfect of how Optimus and Megatron are enemies.
Became,
That's all I'm
yeah.
saying. And then I also watched
Fights
Sonic
as
3.
well.
Banger. Love that.
Oh
one.
yeah. Ooh,
Jim Carrey's dancing scene is amazing.
bro.
There's so many edits for that.
I've seen so many edits, but I don't
have
care.
seen
I just
so
see
many.
it again.
I saw Sonic 3 on release date. Oh, it
Ooh.
was incredible, bro. Wait.
I like that.
Look, have you seen it? I
Jesus
can't give too many
Christ.
spoilers. But the final fight,
Hey.
but the final fight when they
Yes.
both, that was incredible.
And then at the end, it's quite sad.
Did
and
you
whatnot.
see the 2 post-credit scenes though?
I tried
the
to. I
Amy
couldn't.
one.
I couldn't find them. I was skipping and whatnot, trying to
There's-
find it. I couldn't
there's
find it,
two.
but I know what's it? The pink one. Comes.
Amy.
Yeah,
Amy.
Amy.
Yeah. And then
So
what was
that's-
the
I
other
know
one?
I've watched Sonic 4 since. so I know
I'm
who
just
Amy is.
gonna type it into our group chat because I don't want to spoil either Luca or anyone listening. So I'll just type it into the group chat.
Just skip. Anyone listening? Skip. Skip 10 seconds.
There you go.
And then on the way back to England, I watched a film called Wolves. It has Brad Pitt and George Clooney. It's like, like a murder cleanup crew.
Oh yeah, no, that is brilliant. That is.
You've
the
seen it?
best. I've seen it. I've watched it. It's so
I-
fucking funny.
I don't know what it was. It was quite good, but then it wasn't the best movie. I'm not gonna lie, but it was good. I really
love
liked
the,
it.
I love when the drug guy wakes up and he just goes,
In his pants.
and his complete underwear running through
Yeah,
rain.
it was. I found it quite good. It was a good movie. And then I watched. Oh God, I tried watching Lilo and Stitch again. For a refresh, but I couldn't. Josiah,
Yeah.
stop showing me Power Rangers cheeks,
So we
bro.
will have to kick you out from the group.
No.
activities.
Then what would we be if we kicked him out? Would just be ice and rice, and there'll be a blank line.
If you think about it, the I and the R, it means in Spanish is to go.
Okay,
what?
what does that correlate to?
I don't know. I'm just saying words that come to my mind
The I and R means to go.
in Spanish.
Ear.
Ear.
Oh, eerie.
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 Me when I mispronounce Siri. Eerie.
Hello, eerie.
Anyway, Jay, what were you saying?
Hey, eerie.
I forgot what film I watched. I watched Wolves, and
Let me guess.
Oh,
Lilo and
I-
Stitch.
I was gonna watch Hercules, but then I just gave up on that. I got bored.
I love the cartoon Hercules. That was one of the
I saw Megamind.
I love Megamind. so
I
much.
love Megamind. I've
Right.
seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it so much. I've seen Megamind so much. I don't care though. It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good question actually. I saw a reel. I don't know if I sent it to Luca, where it was who's leaving the room. Okay, and
Mhm.
just I want you to decide. Homelander, Thrag from Invincible. You seen Invincible?
I think you
Yeah.
definitely sent that to me.
Thrag, Metro Man, and I think the last one
Metro
was
Man.
Superman.
Oh,
Superman.
Superman. Then Superman. If you
I
didn't
think it
add
was Superman or
Superman,
someone else.
I don't think it would have been Superman because then it would have been a clear cut. It must have been. I think
Yeah,
was it Brightburn or some. I don't remember
Someone like
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
But what's it?
If
Homeland
it's
is
them
dead.
four, if it's
Homeland is
them
dead.
four, Homelander dies second.
Who dies first?
It's Brightburn, and then Thrag dies, and Metro Man's the winner.
Exactly, because in the film, that guy is so fast. He
fast.
frees time, literally.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one is
The
though,
guy
I
was
don't
able
think.
to. Go on.
I was just gonna say he's not strong. Like from the feats he's shown, he's not like Thrag level of strength, but he's obviously light years ahead of him in speed. So he can literally just grab him and throw him into the sun, and that's the end of it.
And he took the power of the sun as well.
Exactly. So he's durable as hell, fast as hell. We don't know how
He
strong he
looks
is,
up Markiplier.
but he's probably strong as hell.
I've seen so many clips of like people doing voiceovers of Markiplier for Metro Man. Like the scene what's it? The scene when Roxanne and Megamind see Metro Man and he's got a beard and everything, and it's the intro to Markiplier going, "Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier."
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
It's so good. It's such a good movie. I think they were the only two I watched. And I tried
What did you
watching.
do for
I
the
wanted
rest
to
of
watch
it?
Deadpool and Wolverine again.
Love
Oh my
it.
God, that's so
Love
brilliant.
it so much.
I've watched it so many times just for the different cameos and different kind of things showing at
No,
Helicarrier and the way
I usually just watch it for the intro because it's so funny.
No. Oh, well, I think we can sing it. We're gonna go off tune. Like,
Wow, that was painful.
That
Yeah,
was pretty
I did on
painful. Luca,
purpose.
do not
I
try
did on
singing.
hey, it was on purpose.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Nah, I can't lie. I forgot what other movie I watched. We can move on though. Don't worry.
Does that
We
make
can
you
talk
a
about
dad?
movies. Like, what movies do we like the most or something like
No,
that?
you could talk
Like,
about thinking. You could talk about thinking about it. Hold on. Are you technically traveling into the future if you're moving from a place that's back in time?
I don't
No.
know. What's that?
It's what Jay sent me.
Oh,
What the hell did I send? Emma Frost from
Yeah.
the Marvel Rivals. I didn't send you that. No,
I feel like the Marvel devs have got to type. I think.
no, you got to do the flight thing where it's like the
I'm
Sonic.
just looking at it now. Oh my days.
bro. Oh, it was bro.
It's-
Marvel
I
Rivals
s-
is so much fun.
It's such a
Marvel
mad
devs have
skin.
a type.
Yeah.
They have a type. Blonde.
No, but isn't it that I don't know if you sent it to me. Marvel Rivals are actually not gonna do as good now that Overwatch released this like arena thing.
Stadium.
Yeah, Stadium. Because Marvel
Yeah.
Rivals now has proper competition.
I'm going to try out Overwatch Stadium because I'm still
I
playing
delete-
Overwatch.
I deleted Overwatch.
Well, you may have to get it back because someone's
Oh,
going
bro.
to get it.
I just wasn't
Right,
good
so-
at it.
We know.
I just wasn't
I
good.
was-
Only
I was
person I was good
thinking
at is
about it.
Soldier.
I'd be
Yeah.
Apex?
like a avid Genji main. If I played
Apex? I tried Genji. It's quite cool.
Yeah.
But it's just Reaper. I would love Reaper.
Yeah, because you just go shotgun, you just run and you press one button.
No, but how you meant to play as VP?
How?
Shut up. I actually don't stutter. That was just me trying to like talk over you.
I stutter.
But what's it? How Reaper should be played, it's you gotta be quiet. Like you gotta be sneaky. As in like if let's say you start attacking, you gotta teleport somewhere and go around them and just do damage. And then if you get attacked, you then go to your phase thingy and get out. It's that sort of
sounds
thing.
like Wolverine.
It's sort of like it's a hit and run sort of thing. So you have to come in, do as much damage as you can, get some kills, and then get out. It's a chicken move, but like it works.
Fair play.
Because I play Overwatch and I've really got like my mains and stuff like that.
Only problem with him though is his ultimate because it can get stopped by a lot of things. It's like Pharah's one.
And a sleep dart. You've got
Yes.
Reinhardt's
You got
ultimate.
you've got the stupid spear from Orisa. That stuns you. I was doing that. I was doing my ultimate, and then I just got a spear to the face. But nah,
It
too
also
many
depends
needs for
on
me.
what kind of perks you're using because there are now perks in the game.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you can change stuff around. So like the energy javelin for
But nah, just
insane.
too many neeks for me, man. I couldn't do it. I genuinely couldn't do it.
But to be fair, that's the same case with Apex. Like, you get on that game,
Hey, I'm Mark.
it's neeks, fam. It's neeks. It's
Yes.
like you play that game, I know at least half the players don't have any lives. I wasn't targeting that to anyone. Seriously, I wasn't targeting that. I'm just saying, like a lot of the players, I know. This is a message to all you Apex players. Yeah, I know at least half of you are living in your mum's basement.
Listen, I live in my mum's house. Okay, that's not fair.
Yeah, but you're a teen. You're a teen. That's different. I know half
Okay.
these guys are like 25-year-old men who still live in their mum's basement and has never got any in their lives.
Oh my god.
For real,
He's not
man.
wrong, though.
On guard. Huh? He is not wrong. There are a lot of neeks in the game. Stop showing me stuff.
It's Patrick Star.
I wouldn't say I'm a neek at the game. I would say
I am.
I'm I have good days and bad days. Like, I have really good days, like flipping 5 to 10 kill games, but then I have the worst games where I die on spawn.
You're
think-
an expert. I say there's a difference between an expert and a neek. Go on,
Thanks,
go on.
bro. I'm trying to play
I'm gonna say
Vantage.
that I'm
No, not
I'm
Valkyrie,
definitely
Valkyrie.
not good at the game. I'm not good at the game much anymore
You
now. 'cause I
beat
don't
me in
play it much.
1v1s. What do you mean you're not good at the game?
At 1v1s though, that's the thing. 1v1s is different to like massive against predators and masters because we're like golds, platinum.
I've just hit silver.
I've hit plat.
Yay! Well, actually, no. You've got more hours than me. Probably.
I just got more time really. Like, I just got more time than you guys. Like you guys.
Oh,
are busy
speaking
with
of,
stuff.
I have moved on from my former job. I'm doing a semi-upgraded one. It's just that, like, what's it? I told the guy, I said, like, we're gonna end it in April because I got stuff to do in April. Like, what's it gonna be? Apprenticeships in the future and sport and all that sort of stuff. So I can't really do much.
Fair.
Yeah.
But then another guy's given me an option to get paid more and do more hours. So I'm definitely gonna take that 100%.
Alright.
Fair.
But yeah, job.
Yeah.
Speaking of jobs, though, I'm not gonna. Do both of you have jobs? I'm not comparing like in a.
Not
This is my
anymore.
job.
I used to. I'm gonna get another one soon. Yeah.
This
Live
is
on
my
what?
only job so far.
I used to. I'm gonna get a new one soon. As soon as.
No, that's
school
no. But the
finishes.
thing is, what I was thinking was, it's hard for our age to get a job like first off, like just
Yeah.
off
Yes.
the door, needing your first job. It's hard to get one
Very.
because there's
That's
not
also
much
the
to
our
put on.
generation.
There's not much to put on a CV as well. It's quite hard because it's only your grades, whatnot, that all of that you can rely on, not work experience. Only work experience you got is the one that we did in year 10
school.
or 11,
Yeah.
Talking about,
and the stuff that you feel
I
like
had
doing.
I had to work on tills for my
Yeah.
for year 10 and year 12. I had to work on tills, and it's not fun. Customers always write policy. It's not fun.
Mm.
Let me tell you.
But then
let
would
me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. What happened when I was working at tills?
Let me get my tea for the story. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mean for the tea, girl?
Your chai.
Um,
Your chai with.
Chai tea.
Chai-
It's not chai tea. It's chai.
Tea.
Chai literally
Tea,
means
tea.
tea.
How did Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse not teach you how the hell to say jar? That's it.
All right. So,
By the way, it's pronounced instead of chai,
Mhm.
it's jar. So like CHAA.
Chai.
Jar. No, I'm kidding. No. Go. Cut that bit out. Cut this section right now until I stop talking. Cut that out.
all right.
Okay, story time.
Do good.
No. Cut it out.
So what
Go
happened
on.
was I was working at Tills. It was late, so we usually close around 7:30ish. It was like I say 6:45 or something like that. I was working on Tills and it was I'm tired and stuff like that. And then, like a late Asian mother comes up with a daughter, going like, "Can I have these?" And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I take it, put it on the scales, and then put it through like £4.90 or something like that. And she's like, "That's not correct." I'm like,
Well, I
"Sorry."
scanned the damn thing, bro.
Like,
Go
no,
on.
it was like it's just in a bag, so I have to like weigh it, and I have to put what it is in the thing. It's not scannable. So then I've got Jake focus.
Oh.
And
T,
what
sorry.
happened was, it was like £4.90 or something like that, and the woman's like, "That's not right." And I was like, "Sorry, ma'am, it's automated in the system. I'm only doing my job." And she's like, "That's not right because I calculated." And she picked up her phone, went onto calculator, typed in numbers. And then it's supposed to be £4.50. I'm like, I'm telling her, like, "Ma'am, I can't do much to help you here. It's like my second time or like fifth time here, and I don't do well on tills, so like I don't understand it and stuff like that." And she's like, "Well, you should, because it's £4.50, like it says on my phone." And I'm like,
Hold on. Did you ask her to check, like, when you buy the thing and it tells you the price below it?
It's
Did
by
you tell her?
like kilogram, like grams and stuff like that. How much?
Yeah.
I'm guessing she calculated on a calculator, or whatever, saying this. But I'm telling
What
her,
was
like,
it?
it's in the system. It was coffee
What
beans.
was
I
it?
believe.
Oh, so wait, you're selling like loose coffee beans, and she like
Loose coffee
Oh.
beans, yeah. It's like a like natural store, natural food store.
Oh, okay.
Because my dad works there. And
Bruv, if it was $4.50, I wouldn't have been bothered. I don't know why she had to like make it
extra
a
40
life or death situation. Yeah.
Yeah, and so what's funny as well. Listen to this. I'm telling her like, "Sorry, I don't. I can't really help you here. It's automated in the system. And she's like, where's your manager? So, and my dad's like has to be the manager. So I'm like, he's like at the back somewhere. So I try to point out someone to bring her towards them because I've got this other people lining up and stuff like that. So like, can you go? And I turn around, she's gone. She looks like, and I see her walking away like really like
With the coffee beans?
with the coffee beans in her hands and stuff like that.
Oh,
And next thing you know,
wait,
my dad-
she did. Oh god.
So my dad comes back with the coffee beans and stuff like that, holding in his hand, and he goes another till, and then he puts it in, and then changes it to £4.50, and then she pays for it with a card, even though she shouldn't give a shit because if it's card, it's just extra 40p. And she looks at me. She looks me directly in my eyes and says £4.50, and she walks away. I'm just standing there like,
It's a hard life as a flipping thing.
customer's always right. Policy is just a piss taker.
I'm sorry, this is a crazy statement to say. Some people talk like they've never been beaten up in their life. Like they've never been
Well,
slapped
no,
or
that's-
punched.
That's the thing where it comes to some people, because people, unfortunately, well, not unfortunate, but like, there's a thing where people don't know the real world, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to sound like one of them tough guys who are like, oh, I've been in like 50 fights in my life, I've experienced everything. No, it's just like, unfortunately, there's like that horrid truth where not everyone's the nicest in the world unless you're in Canada. No, we can't say names like that.
No, I'm kind of out.
Oh, by the way, my mic's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I just paid £30. No, cut that out. So, but what to know, people don't understand that not everyone is the kindest soul on earth. Not everyone is going through the same thing as you,
Exactly.
and not everyone is. I've already said that. Not everyone's going to be treating you as like a bloody god, are they? Yeah. Yes.
No one's as
exactly.
forgiving.
So
Like-
if you're trying to talk like you want to get smacked in the face, you're
Don't be
probably going to
surprised.
get smacked in the face. Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna name names. One of my friends, his cousin, she got punched in the street because she ran her mouth. She bumped into someone, and she's running her mouth at the guy, and the guy just boxed her and knocked her out. Like
It's you get what you're given, isn't it? It's
Exactly,
that sort
like-
of like you
Yeah.
asked for it at that point.
Yeah.
Like if someone like disrespects you or something, you would want to punch them in the face. And if they're letting you do that sort of stuff, like I hate it when people go, "Oh, go on, I'll give you a shot. Give you a shot, bruv. Come on, wing 'em,
Don't
bruv."
yep.
Just go.
Yeah, why would you ask for that sort of stuff? It's stupid.
People think that just because they speak a lot, or they can speak loud enough, that you guys are going to stop or something like that.
They think
Yeah,
that they're
get scared
protected,
off.
that sort of thing.
I saw
But there are also people in the world who don't care what there is to lose, so they
Exactly.
will whack you and will not give a
I'm
damn
like-
what happens after.
You don't
Yeah.
know that could be their breaking point. They could be at the edge,
Yeah.
and that's the last thing that makes them snap. So
Yeah.
you never know what
You don't know what
someone's going
situation they may be going through or something like that.
Unless you are in Canada, then yeah, be careful.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Canada.
Cool.
Canada.
Yeah. No, we talked about Canada. Canadians are lovely, except
Right.
for the problem that
Except for
cannabis is
that Indian
legal.
fucker.
No, except for fuck that guy.
that one Indian guy.
Yeah, except for man, if I see that guy again, he's getting left and right, bro.
Jay looks in the mirror. Oh fuck.
I'll send it to you guys. I'll be like, I found him, boys. This is a guy.
It's just a mirror pic.
On FaceTime as well. Guys, say what you got to say to this guy. You idiot.
Let 'em
Hate
have
you,
it.
bruv. But Canada people are good, but I don't like it how they legalized cannabis. I know it's a risky thing talking about this sort of thing, but like
But
it's
it's
dangerous.
dangerous.
It's a dangerous thing. I don't know how they've just allowed that sort of thing to slide, but
Yeah, it's North America, you know.
do you know what's crazy as well? Their shops. They are lovely. They're so nice. Like they're clean. How they present the stuff is in a glass box with lovely lighting and everything. Beautiful.
Like
For the
background
worst stuff.
music,
Yeah, bro.
harmonies,
Imagine
music.
jazz music playing in the background. You're walking, you're like, oh, this is quite a lovely space. And then you look at the stuff that you're
Sam
going to
Cooke
buy
in
and
the
it's just
background.
crap.
Imagine that you're walking, it looks nice to begin with. You hear music, there's lighting, there's like jewelry. Look at the back. Oh, weed.
Hey man, you want some drugs? Ooh.
Well, you got 20 quid. You got $20.
Oh, but no.
How
People are
many
nice.
Tooties you got?
People are nice. People are nice. People are nice. I think it's good. Should we just start wrapping up now? I think I've ran out of things to say for Canada. 1 hour 3.
Go
I
on,
think
yeah.
we've cooked with what we have to say.
I think we can stop now because somebody needs to go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But hey, next episode. The reason why this one's coming out so late is because not a lot of people were available
We
as I
were
was in
all
Canada,
busy.
and also not a lot of people were available to get this one done. So this is technically last Friday. So
Saturday.
what date was
Last
that?
week
That was like
on
Yeah.
Saturday.
it was like
Saturday
18th?
one.
Yeah, the last
I
Saturday
don't
one.
know,
Sorry,
so-
that was like 18th.
Something like that.
Yeah,
but it's
something like
fine.
So what's going to happen is this one's going to get released today on Wednesday the 23rd, and then we're going to have
Hopefully.
another one released this Saturday on the 27th. Is it 26th or 27th on
So what today? 23rd.
23rd, 24th, 29th, 26th,
26th. Yeah.
Yeah, so this one's the next one's gonna get released on 26th, and that one's gonna be a sort of game. I'm gonna make it a little bit of a competition, so it will be between Josiah and Luca, where I'm gonna not ask some questions. I'm gonna want something from you guys as well, just so you get my sympathy, and I'm gonna ask some stuff as well, see if you can get that right. Okay, I'm gonna try that out.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Cool.
lovely.
Alright,
Okay,
Jay, wanna
Josiah.
end it?
Nah, I've been talking a lot. Josiah, I'd love you to end it, please.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Spice, Ice, and Rice. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Podcast. And yeah, we'll see you next week for another episode.
Follow us on YouTube as well. Link will be in the description as always. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much. Goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.